So hi, another day 2 of BATOBER, I guess. Another day, another video. Actually surprised I managed to make another video. I don't know, I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna do a smaller drawing. Let me try and record the video. Hopefully it doesn't take as long, and luckily it didn't, so that's pretty cool. I'm still doing Chris Samney's BATOBER, but using Green Lantern instead, using his prompts but for Green Lantern. And for guide, like day 2 prompt was guide. My mind went to Abin Suru instantly. He asked the ring to guide him, the Green Lanterns to guide him, and like find a new worthy person for the ring. And you know how Abin Sur is basically a guide for all the Green Lanterns anyway, because he's the epitome of Green Lanterns or something. He's the standard, the greatest Green Lantern in the Green Lantern Corps. So I thought, yeah, he's perfect. What I also want to say is that, since I've created a new video and I'm still doing this challenge, October Art Challenge, like, I hope I don't end up in a position where I'm putting pressure on myself. As in the sense, so far, since it's day 2, so within the first week, there should be no pressure. But I just wanted to let everyone know as well, it's like, eventually, after the first week or after the first few days, you do end up pressuring yourself that, oh, I have to create a new drawing. Because, life just gets in the way, you've got other stuff, other commitments, and it's perfectly fine if you fall behind. Don't, say, get into this mindset where you have to get a drawing done. No, it's like, if you can't get a drawing done for a certain day, it's perfectly fine. You can just move on. It's cool. It's like, this is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a simple, easy challenge. You like experiment, learn new things, and you just improve yourself. So if you miss a day, it's perfectly okay. Like, I remember whenever I did Inktober, the first few days, I'd be very, committed, and I'd see gradual improvements within. But it's after those first few days where the pressure really comes in, because I'm like, okay, I got myself into a situation where I'm doing these drawings and I have to commit to it. I'm like, that's very bad, because now there's no, it's not like there's pressure from outside where you have to, or it's important that I have to do this. No, it's like I'm putting pressure on myself now, and I'm sort of boxing myself in, and because of that sort of pressure, I'll see there's a, as the days continue on, my improvement or my general art as well is kind of lacking. Like, no, I'm not giving 100% on all of them, or I'm just not committed to them. I'm just saying, it's just, I go into this way, I have to get this drawing done. That's very bad. It's like, it's fine to miss a few days. It's fine not to be able to draw something on that specific day and just move on to the next day. Or even, heck, you can't draw for the week. It's cool. As long as you're having fun and you're not externally pressuring yourself, internally as well, you're not pressuring yourself that you have to get a drawing done. Because it's great for the first few weeks. Like I said, it's like, you see these amazing improvements, even because you're drawing every day. But after that first week, after the first 10 days, I'd say, this pressure to just get a drawing done, and that kind of demotivates you to continue on. Obviously, there's days where there's a huge increase in your drawings because you've been drawing every single day, and then boom, it's quite good. But then it's putting your mind in that stage is quite awful, because after the challenge is over, there's been weeks or months or days where I haven't drawn and I just don't want to draw, and it's like, you just draw for fun. There's no point in pressuring yourself. And I'm hoping I don't do that this year as well, where I put pressure on myself. Oh, I committed to this. I committed to making a video every day, let's say. Or I committed to drawing. Now I have to put this pressure on trying to get those done. I'm like, no, if I miss a few days, if I miss something, it's fine. As long as I'm having fun drawing, I'm having fun making a video, and I end up missing a day, it's perfectly fine. Because, it's like, not everyone can get a drawing done every single day for a month, because that's a huge commitment, like considering how long a drawing could take. Let's say, it doesn't matter on your experience, it could take from 30 minutes to an hour or 2 hours, depending on how much detail you're putting into it. Unless you're getting paid, then I understand. And then to take those 1 or 2 hours out of your entire day, and you could be a student, you could be working, whatever, everyone's got a personal commitment. So it's hard to get a drawing done. Even if you don't have another commitment, you just might not feel like drawing on that specific day. There's just no point pressuring yourself. Like, I'm only saying this because I've done that to myself so many times, and I really don't want other people to do that to themselves. I'd rather someone have fun, then when they're not feeling like it, they miss a few days, relax, and then, I don't know, you come back on, like, let's say you pause on day 3, then you come back on day 10. And sometimes taking a break is just perfect. I don't want new artists to go through what most old artists go through. It's like, there's this weird mentality that you have to draw every day, you have to put as much pressure on yourself to meet a certain standard, and I just think that's terrible. Sometimes it works for most people, sometimes it doesn't. And if it doesn't work for you, that's fine. Anyway, that's a very long rant. Sorry for going on for so long. Let me know what you think about this drawing. I tried experimenting with colors this time around because, as you saw in my previous video, and you can see on the previous drawing next to it, it's like it's all black and white. It's like sometimes fun to, it's an October art challenge month, so why not experiment with new materials that I don't normally do? I thought I'd experiment with colors and just generally have fun. But let me know what you think, and like, comment, subscribe, guys. And also, if I should put up the, I don't know, full unedited video, rather than it being a time lapse, should I just put the full 40 minutes? I'm not sure if anyone wants to see that. Like, obviously I'll be silent, I wouldn't be talking the full 40 minutes. I don't know what will I be talking about, but let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.